So recently I did a video showing you, it was a short, showing you how you have to be prepared for life's little emergencies as well as the big, huge nationwide disasters. Today, we're going to take a look at a little fridge that will help you be ready for just that, because I lost my refrigerator last week and I had nowhere to put my frozen food, but thankfully I had two big backup refrigerators. The difference is this one is super affordable. So let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. So I have this little VEVOR 12 volt, 16 quart portable fridge. It can be run off AC or DC power. It is very, very efficient, works very, very well, and cools down super quick. And when you hear the price on it, you're going to be shocked, because most of the refrigerators that I've done before are much larger, but $700, $800, $900. This thing here, $142.99 from VEVOR. And now, when you go to the site, you're going to see it says $194.99. That's if you don't register on the site. If you register on the site, you will get it for $142.99. Definitely an awesome deal. If you have medications that need to be kept cool, if you have any kind of emergency type of stuff that you need to keep cool, baby formula, whatever, this is definitely the way to go. Having backup refrigeration, as we saw in that little short video, can really save your butt. I probably would have lost about $500 worth of food if I'd not been able to back up my freezers and have something to go. Now, this will work as a refrigerator or a freezer. You're free to set the temperature whatever range you want. Right now I have it down pretty low. I forget what I had it, like 4 or 3 or something. It's at 20. It is very rapid cooling. This can achieve really fast cooling. It can go from 68 to 20 degrees Celsius or -4 to 0 in about 15 minutes. So keeps your food fresh. You have two modes to choose from. You have the eco mode for an energy saving efficiency and the max mode for fast cooling. Now, you can accurately change the mode really simply by using the control in the refrigerator or the touchscreen panel on the app. Now, this does have an app, and I believe it's called Car Fridge Freezer, and it works for a bunch of other freezers. Actually, it was funny because when I pulled this up to test it today, my other refrigerator out there that I still have plugged in came up. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the right one. So I actually had to name this one so I knew which one I was looking at. The temperature inside the fridge can be observed anytime. You have that nice little LED panel over there that will tell you it just dropped to 19. Or, let me show you the app here. And let's hope it's still connected. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay. I have it set at 16. I'm sorry. I had it down to 4, but I wanted to put it at 16 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is the VEVOR car fridge. That is what I named it. You can go into your settings in here and change the name, reset it. You can change the temperature units. Let's turn that off. You can change temperature units to the max or the lowest you wanted to go. Your minimum temperature is -4. You can change that, language, whatever. So you have all this stuff available to you on the app, as well as, get over there, as well as the actual fridge itself. And you can move it up or down. See, I'm moving it up or down, however you want to do it. Okay. Very simple to do. I have it on high right now. Now, it does come with some battery protections. If you're going to use this in your vehicle, one of the coolest things about it is that it will protect your vehicle's battery. If you get out of your car and forget to turn off the fridge or forget to unplug it, it will cut out at 11.1 volts, okay? So when your car battery reaches 11.1 volts, this will turn itself off, so you won't kill your car battery. I always tell people, if you're driving around with these things, to make sure that you unplug it before you get out. This one has a little bit of protection in it. I'd still unplug it, but it's nice to know the protection is there. So it does have that battery protection. It is very, very handy. You can put it at low, medium, or high. I believe the lowest it will go is 8.5 volts on low protection. In other words, if you're really not worried about it and you know you're going to be driving for, good 12, 15 hours, you may not even want to bother with it. Let me show you quickly the display on top here. I'm going to pick up the camera and show you. There's your display, okay, and you have all your controls, plus or minus, right there. You have your configuration button here and your power button right there. So that's it, pretty simply. You do have a plug here, so you can charge something with a USB. That's kind of handy if you want to top off your phone while this is running. It will show you the voltage. Right now we're running it off wall power, so it's 14.4 volts coming out of the wall. Let's open up the inside and show you what it looks inside and take a temperature reading. All right, this is the inside, and wow, that is cold, let me tell you. Let's take a quick temperature reading. Getting at 2.3 degrees. And the bottom is 26. Now that's the bottom. The sides are where you're getting your refrigeration. So if I take it off the side, you'll see that's actually a -4 on the side. On the other side here is a 4. Side here, a -3. So you see this thing is actually cooling quite well. I am going to close it back down here, and I want to tell you about that lid. Something that I noticed with the lid. When I first got this, I couldn't figure out which side to open because the lid's so hard to open because it seals very positively. It seals everything in there. There is a nice rubber seal on there and 2 little things on the side here that kind of push into the side of the unit. And as you can see here, I mean, even now, it's going to be a chore to pop it open. You need 2 hands. It's not impossible, and I wouldn't consider that a bad feature because it won't come open accidentally. That's really handy, but definitely a cool little thing. This does have a compressor. It does run off a compressor, so it is a real refrigerator. It's not one of those inductive cooling things or the plates, you know, that make it either warm or cold. It's a real fridge. It's a real refrigerator. And like I said, you can use it as a freezer, or you can use it as just a regular refrigerator, set it at 32 degrees, you know, whatever you want to do. We're going to do a power draw test on this. I'm going to bring over a power station here, and we're going to see about how much power this thing draws, and we're going to plug it in using the cigarette lighter adapter. Now, unfortunately, because I did this, we're not getting any power draw. So what I'm going to do is pull it down a little bit more in the app, and because it's at 15 degrees is what I set it at. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit like that, and we're going to see if it can kick on and give us a little more power draw, because I wanted to see what it'll draw. As you can see, it's 100% battery, 0 watts. So let's give it a few minutes and let that kick in and see how it does. All right, so I got it up a few degrees just to give you a power reading. Over here you can see it's drawing 40 watts, 42 watts. I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of zoom you in on that. There you go. So you can see we're doing about 40 watts, real easy and simple. Not a heavy strain on anything. It's already down to 21. It was at 22. So that's pretty darn good. And as you can tell, that's what it's drawing. I was going to plug it in because I thought maybe this doesn't show you the wattage on this unit, but it seems to quite well. So I'm definitely pleased with the power draw. So that's what I'm saying. If you got a power station and you pick up one of these units, you can run this for a very, very long time. You know, 37, 40 watts. The max this thing draws, they say, is 60. But it's usually a little bit less than that when you actually test it in the real world. So let me get the power station out of the way here, and we'll finish up the review. So we're going to give you a little quick specifications on this. The noise level of the fan, I don't know if you can hear it. Let's be quiet for a minute. They say it's less than 45 dBs. That thing is very, very quiet. Not a problem at all. I know with my other units, they're a little bit noisier when starting. This thing is almost silent when starting. It does make a little bit of a kick-on noise when it starts up, but that's perfectly normal. It's supposed to do that. There will be some codes displayed up here on the temperature setting if there's any problems, like a code F2 would be like the condenser fan would be overloaded. A code F1 would be low voltage to the fridge. So there will be error codes, and they will be in your manual. You can see them right there. It does come with the 12-volt adapter and the plug-in adapter as well, the AC adapter. So it's definitely a neat little unit. Dimensions on it: 23.5 inches by 12.6 inches tall by 10.2 inches wide. The product weight, way lighter than other portable little refrigerators, 19 pounds. When this arrived, it arrived in a box inside of a box. And I'm picking it up going, oh, God, because I get these boxes every day, and they're heavy, and they're annoying, and they've usually come at the end of the day after I've been out all day, whatever I'm doing, whether it's video stuff or shopping or whatever. I'm not in the mood to open boxes, and this thing came, and I was like, oh, man, another big box. I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is light. So definitely nice and light. Easy to carry around with you. If you have a little portable power station, this would be definitely cool. All in all, I think it's an awesome deal for something like this. I'm actually going to be keeping this because I needed a third fridge when I realized how much that I had in my freezers. And I was like, wow. Now, thank goodness I had the other little mini fridge out here to put my refrigerator stuff in. But this was like, wow, I really, really needed that big time to have all that stuff in there. So I had to really cram everything in there and then cram it in my fridge out here in the garage, because I do have a stand-up freezer out here in the garage too. So definitely going to be keeping it Can't have enough of these, I feel. Honestly, I know that sounds like just somebody telling you to buy something, but no, you really can't have enough of these darn things. They really, really come in handy. And the fact that it has Bluetooth on it, where you can connect and check out your temperature wherever you are, on the beach, out on a campsite, in your bug out location, during a disaster, whatever, that's pretty cool. You can stick this somewhere in a bedroom where it's not going to get messed with, be sitting out in your living room and go, oh yeah, okay, we're cooling fine, everything's good. Now, the capacity on it is a 15 liters or 16 quarts. It isn't huge, but you can fit a whole lot of stuff inside of there. I tried putting some of my freezer stuff in here because I'm going to be taking later today. I'm going to be taking it out of the little portable freezers and putting it back in my fridge since my fridge is repaired. And I'm definitely impressed with it. So definitely a cool little system. You got different ways to power it. Very inexpensive for what it is. This is the cheapest portable refrigerator I've seen. All right, honestly. For if you register, you're going to get that $143, $142.99. Now, I also have a 5% off code. That'll be down below as well. Right under the link for where you can pick up the fridge, it'll say, get the fridge here. Underneath that link will be my 5% discount code. I think it's like VEVOR promo or something. I'm not sure. But that link will be down there. You can copy and paste it. So I think it's a definite neat little system. 12 volt, 16 quart portable refrigerator freezer. Definitely what you need during an emergency, especially if you rely on any kind of medication that needs to be kept cold. Definitely important. So the link will be down below. Don't forget to check it out. Along with all our other links, we have our Amazon affiliate store down there. This will be on VEVOR's site, but the Amazon affiliate store has most of the stuff that I review in the channel, as well as other items that I use in the channel. If you're not interested in any of that, just click the link and shop as you normally would on Amazon. Remember, it's Prime Day. Definitely shop on Amazon. So if you see that link, click the link and buy whatever you're going to buy for Prime Day. We really would appreciate that. Below that's our freeze-dried wholesaler link. Okay, that link down below there will save you 15% on any of his freeze-dried food. And yes, stuff is back in stock, so go check them out. Our My Patriot Supply link, we have a 4-week kit that's $80 off. Okay, that's 4 weeks worth of food, up to 25-year shelf life, $80 off. Definitely a good deal if you have absolutely nothing and you want to get started. A 4-week kit of food comes in handy. And below that is our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. Do check them out as well. Good, clean, healthy freeze-dried food. 25-year shelf life on that too. I thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.